What if I told you he wasn't the greatest? That a country would fail to protect its greatest natural resource? That sometimes it is a matter of life and death? That no one can outrun the truth? What if I told you he's the only true Cubs fan? That you can heal all wounds with a fight song? That the man no one could stop tragically was? What if I told you running a marathon is easy? 30 stories, 30 filmmakers, 30 years. ESPN's critically acclaimed 30 for 30, presented by Levi's.
In the heart of Harlem, New York, lies Holcomb Rucker Park, one of the most iconic and legendary basketball courts in the world. Holcomb Rucker was a generous man who always thought of others first. In 1947, he organized the first Rucker League tournament for kids to play in during the summer. Rucker's motto was "Each one, teach one," which meant that every kid on the court deserved to be taught in some way. It was said that Rucker would not allow certain kids to play if they had failing grades. These rules, as well as his basketball mentorship, ended up helping nearly 700 players acquire scholarships from colleges across the nation. Over the years, the annual tournament has grown and attracted many big-name players, such as Julius Erving and Kobe Bryant.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Dr. J.
Why?
All his moves he do, that's why.
Given that the Rucker is so famous, many great NBA athletes have played there over the years. The most famous include the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the only player to score 100 points in a game, Wilt Chamberlain, and one of the greatest dunkers and athletes in the NBA of all time, Julius Erving. In addition, Hall of Famers Nate Archibald, Connie Hawkins, and Allen Iverson have visited. When stars come back to Harlem to play at the Rucker, the park becomes overrun with fans and players trying to catch a glimpse of greatness.
I remember the first time I played out there, I couldn't believe how many people came out to see the game. It wasn't the out-of-bounds line, it was people's feet. So if you made a shot or stumbled in the sideline or something, you fell on top of people. It might be harder to play out there than it is to play in the garden.
Street ball at the Rucker has had a major impact on the way the game has been played. Supposedly, some very famous moves were made popular here, such as the windmill dunk and flashy crossovers. Because of the Rucker, basketball has been fused with the culture of Harlem. In the mid-1900s, many kids were able to watch their idols up close on the court at the Rucker. Basketball became the primary source of entertainment for the people of Harlem. The stars of Rucker Park attracted hundreds of people every time they played, sometimes filling the park beyond its capacity.
He drew the greatest crowd in the history of the Rucker Pro League.
You had people up in the trees, sitting on branches. Everywhere you looked around, there were people.
It wasn't even standing room only. People could not see enough of the game. We had people on the bridges.
This is where the legend of Dr. J started.
It was like security all over. The crowd was just all amped. They was yelling and screaming.
That's street basketball, Kobe. You got it in you, baby.
It was just a great day. To me, it made history for us right now.
That was unreal, man. You need to understand. See, this is my neighborhood, and been here all my life. It's like certain things you sit and you fathom and you arrange thoughts in your head. You fantasize. I want to set the stage to have Kobe Bryant talk to me, and the pre-talk we had before walking in the park, it was real. It wasn't like we talked about the park. We talked like that was my man. To walk in the park with him and anticipate what I got out there. I can't really put it in the words.
This is Source. This is Murder Inc. Let's do the damn thing, boy.
I think what I did in the first couple minutes of the game was pretty hard to top. Put it around his head, threw it off his butt, got it back, and reversed it off his leg.
It's not a dream. It's not a dream, y'all.
MC Hannibal. That's my man right there. He's a big Laker fan. He's holding it down for us all the time, and he's the one coming up with all the nicknames.
This is the K to the Izzo. He is the final frontier. He is the time is now.
They have all kinds of nicknames. I mean, they're very, very creative.
Junkyard Dog, Kobe Wan Kenobi.
Kobe came out, and he had to earn his nickname, and he was first 3 rings.
He is 3 rings.
And then he was called Lord of the Rings.
This is the Lord of the Rings. I like that one, J-Mo. The Lord of the Rings. You got plenty of time, he'll make that one up. Don't worry about that, boy.
Even though Kobe missed the dunk, he went down the lane and he like did a 360, but where he jumped from was like unbelievable. He really like took off like it was a video game or something.
Tip there, pick up by Kobe. Kobe wants to run. He's got a little game. Alley-oop the prime. Yeah, baby.
You know, it's always big in the park, but today, you know, Kobe Bryant coming to the park. I mean, it's good for the people. This is a fella who got 3 rings, who come a long way, you know, to come to the park and show people what you can do.
Kobe, guarded by Byron. His dreams come true, but not to get that done. Not to get that done on national TV.
Rucker Park has left a lasting legacy on the world of basketball in the city of Harlem forever. Next to the Basketball Hall of Fame, Rucker Park has become one of the most famous and important landmarks in the history of the sport.